morning, student. Let us start today's class with NCERT book. I had mentioned to you yesterday about the Jagriti school. On this school, which was in Murshidabad, when the school was building, that time the masons had applied their idea and they made floor and the walls in different brick pattern. As you can see in PowerPoint presentation, each block had different pattern, which was really exciting for the kids also, and they learned new patterns. So you could see in the NCERT book, this is another arrangement in the school. Tell me one thing, which place in India in Delhi have you seen which has different brick pattern? I had mentioned to you yesterday about Red Fort. So you all can see here, Red Fort is made up of bricks and stones, and there are a lot of patterns of brick there. Also, in the olden time, people used to get their angan or the beda made out of brick, as the brick used to work as a coolant. Now, let us go ahead with the chapter in the textbook. As you can see here, there are few brick patterns. Now, what you have to do is, you have to see which among all these is a circular pattern. As you can see, A is not, neither B nor C. D is also not a circular brick pattern. E, you might be thinking that E is a circular brick pattern, but it is like a sun. So the rays are coming out. So it is not circular. F, there is a cross and a plus sign. Again, it is not circular pattern. G, H and I, they all are not. But when we look at J, J seems to be a proper circle. So basically, J is the pattern which is made in the form of a circle. Now next question says that in which pattern can you show mirror halves? Do you remember what is mirror half? Now this question you are going to perform by yourself. You are going to think what was the mirror half which we did in class 3rd, first chapter. It is somewhat related to symmetry. Then they are asking you to draw some new floor patterns. So you have seen a lot of floor pattern. You can just draw here or on a piece of rough sheet. Let us see how to draw a brick. I had given you this homework that you're supposed to draw a brick. A brick is cuboid in shape. To draw the cuboid, we need to draw the length, breadth and height of it. So hope you people have drawn it nicely. Now, in one of the photo, we see only one face. Can you see this? There is only one face of the brick which is visible. In the other, we can see three faces. So here, this is one face. You could see one face. This is second face and this is the third face. So three faces you are able to see. How many faces does a brick has? A brick has 6 faces. I had shown you this in the previous class. Now the next question is any face a square? Now, can you see this in a square or this face? No. It cannot be in a square shape because it is a cuboid. Now, You are supposed to draw the smallest face of the brick. Smallest face of the brick is this one. This one is the smallest face of the brick. So you can just draw in front of this question the smallest face of the brick. Let us go to the next question. Which of these are the faces of the brick? So when we look at this, can you feel or see that this becomes any face of the brick? No. What about this? No. This? Yes. This is one face of the brick. What about this? No. It's not a square in shape. Is there any round? No. Triangle? No. And which shape is this? Which shape is this? It has how many sides? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. 6-sided shape. So this is a hexagon. And this one. So we have got two options here. One is this and the another one is this. Let us go to the next question. Which of these is a drawing of a brick? So, is this? It is a cylinder, so it is not a brick. This kind of becomes a cuboid. This is a shape of a prism. This is a shape of a cuboid. So, cuboid, yes, brick is also in the shape of a cuboid. And what about this? It looks like a Rubik cube. I hope you have played with Rubik cube any point of time. So, this is our correct answer. Let us go to the next question. Make a drawing of this box to show 3 of its faces. So, now this is your homework. You are going to draw this geometry box and show 3 faces. Take your geometry box or pencil box. You can draw its faces also. So it is same. Can you make drawing of a brick which shows 4 of its faces? Why don't you try it yourself? You will be able to know the answer. Let us go to the next question. A ball that will not fall. Now, one day Munia and Zena are playing with bricks and making their walls. Each makes a different wall. So this is the wall made by Zena and this is the wall made by Munia. Zainab says her wall will not fall easily. Mason too do not put brick one top of the another. I am sure you have seen. Why? Look here. This is one bond and this is the another bond. To make this strong, they are laying a brick over it and putting the bond somewhere else. So, if somebody wants to break the wall, it will be difficult for them to break the wall. Whereas in this, if you give a hammer here, this wall will come out. So that is why Zainab's wall was stronger as compared to Munia. So this was the question. What do you think? Now here is another wall pattern and you have to match the brick patterns with this photos given. The photos given. Now kindly use your brain and match them. This is again is your homework. You have to match them. Different wall patterns. Please observe carefully where is this wall pattern going. So match them accordingly. Let us move on to page number 6. jalis. What do you understand by jali? See, these days we have windows made in our house, but the but earlier in the olden days, people used to make their houses with the bricks. So what they used to do is, at some places they used to leave the openings. So why? Because then the ventilation was easy at that point of time. So they used to make these different patterns. A, it used to give them nice look. B, the wind was easily able to cross. So that is why these jalis were made. Let me show you a few jali. Here, before I move on, this is the symmetry or the mirror half of two brick pattern. As you can see that if I draw a line in the center, it will be dividing it will be having a mirror image of one of the halves, or it will be dividing this brick pattern into two equal halves. Similar is the case with this one. Now let us move on and I will show you a few jali patterns. Now have a look nicely. I have taken out these jali patterns and see how beautiful they are looking. So there could be any type of jali patterns. There is no restriction in that. So the mason who built Jagriti school had also made different jali patterns on the wall. So this is what they are showing right now. Let us go ahead. How many different jali patterns can you see in these photos? Okay, let us see. See, this is in the form of V. So this is one jali pattern. Again, another jali pattern is upside down V. Can you all see upside down V? Then this is the third jali pattern which we could see. This is the fourth jali pattern, somewhere in the form of a diamond shape. Whereas we can see another, we can say that this is 3 bricks out is also a jali pattern. So somewhere around 5 jali patterns we are able to see. Now they are asking that this is the drawing of another jali pattern. Now color some brick red to make your own jali pattern. So they have given you a space here. You can make jali pattern of your own choice. Now, what is jharokha? Jharokha is again the window which I was talking about, so that the air could enter inside the room and there is a ventilation going on. So they are saying, now you have to draw some jharokha patterns. So dear children, this is all for you to understand and practice and draw, to have a view that how in the olden days people were really calculative. Although the math word was not so famous, but still they used to draw or they used to make the things very sincerely. Here are some jali from the buildings in Kerala. Now see how the bricks are arranged in triangle form, and this is how nice and beautiful it is looking. Here also we could see another jali patterns.